So a few days back, Sam Altman wrote this blog where he clearly mentioned that in 2025, we may see the first AI agent join the workforce. And only yesterday, they announced something called ChatGPT Tasks, which essentially are, in a more developer-friendly term, a cron job that can automate certain day-to-day tasks. So if I open this preview here right now, and we'll also actually go to ChatGPT and explore this, if I play this video, all right, so as you put in the prompt in here, what it essentially does is that it creates a task that will run every morning and kind of send you reminders when it's ready, right? So this is essentially all that the tasks do, where on a day-to-day basis, you can do things like research a specific website or remind you about certain items on a day-to-day basis and so on. And I'm assuming that these tasks pop up on two places. First, it will be the mobile app where it will pop up in the notification bar. And second, you will also be able to find this on your email as a notification. Let's go ahead and play around with this for a second. So you can see I'm on ChatGPT right now, and I've selected something called ChatGPT 4.0 or GPT 4.0 with scheduled tasks. I'm going to say, remind me to work out every morning at 10 a.m. Indian time with a motivational note. So I'm going to put this in, and then you can see the reminder is now set, and this runs at 10 a.m. every morning. But you know what, this is going to take a while for me to see. So I'm going to schedule another task, which will be 1 minute from now, which I will be able to show how it looks, right? Remind me to research about, send me a summary of latest Gen AI news daily at, or rather I'm going to say in 1 minute. And you can see this is thinking now, which is, looks like we are on the wrong model. So I'm going to say, copy this text. Weird that it automatically switched the model. I'm going to start a new chat with the new model selected, and I'm going to, all right, so you can see that, and this will not repeat. And this will happen on January 15th, and this will happen on 2:41 p.m. So let me see and check my email if I've received an reminder in a bit. So while I wait for it, nearly a minute, you can actually pause these. You can actually see all your tasks somewhere here, and then you can delete or edit those tasks. So I'm going to delete these tasks for now. And let's say if I want to edit this, if I just click on the task, it will take me to the relevant chat, and then I click on the task inside that chat, and I can actually make it available on these intervals. I can also change time on when this actually happens. I can also change the prompt to make it more customized to what I would want to see. So almost like your daily AI newsletter that will be shot inside your email box daily, which is crazy, right? Because right now we're subscribed to a lot of these newsletters, including explainx.ai, which help you stay up to date with Gen AI in general. But when something like this pops up, now you don't need those newsletters anymore, because you can essentially just schedule all of these tasks on ChatGPT and read them as they, pop up in your inbox. That said, I've spoken for a minute and I think I might have received an email now. Well, I haven't still received the email, but I went ahead and I refreshed this chat, and you can see it essentially talks about all the top topics in Gen AI as of today. What you also get is the link to each of these articles with the date on when these articles were published, if you want to open these on your end. So you can see all the recent developments are mentioned here with these sources for each of these topics. So pretty cool. And I think there are a bunch of different things you can do with this. I think one of the most important one is automating these newsletters. With respect to or irrespective of which niche you're in, you can schedule these daily crons that will essentially crawl the internet and get you up-to-date information. If you want to do competitor research, you want to do some calculations on a day-to-day basis, all of those things you can now automate with ChatGPT Tasks. And I wish there was an option to attach files here, because let's say on a day-to-day basis, if I want to run certain tasks, then if I can refer some data from that file before I do that research, I think that'd be very cool. It appears that you can also kind of generate pictures on daily basis, so which is also very, very cool. Let's see if I can do that right now. So I'm going to open new chat, and I'm going to open these ChatGPT tasks, and I'm going to say in 20 seconds, generate a picture of a happy panda. I don't know if it works on the 20 seconds interval, but nothing wrong in trying it, right? So let's just wait for 20 seconds now. While we wait for this, and strangely, it has not yet generated the image for us. So maybe this is a bug that with the OpenAI generation, you can see it also kind of shows the delayed flag here, which means it does recognize that it is delayed. Now, if you actually click on the tasks models here, you can actually find more models that are available. And I'm wondering if I'm, let's say, using this model, and then I want to change to the task model. Can I do that? Maybe I can. So I think I need to be on GPT 4.0, and I'm going to say generate or you know what, I'm going to start a new chat with GPT-4 selected, and I'm going to say generate an image of a happy panda, right? So it appears the image generation is happening now, and post this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another piece of chat or another piece of prompt, which will essentially tell it to, do this on a daily basis. Yep, it failed as well. And it does not appear that I can actually change the model here. So let's say if I can change it from here, and I'm going to say, can you do this on a daily basis at 2 p.m. Note that I have this ChatGPT task selected, and it appears that it can do that. Now, where this could be super helpful is in scenarios where you can actually connect it with external tools, and on a daily basis you can run certain crons. So let's say if I'm doing my SEO research, if I can just connect this cron to my search engine optimization or SEO provider, then I can track my rank or keyword ranks on a day-to-day basis, and I can get a summary of that here. So there are a bunch of these different use cases that you can actually cover in this case. And these are popular use cases where in some capacity or the other, you actually work or look at some data on a day-to-day basis. And weirdly, this model, the task model, is actually called GPT-4 Jawbone, which is actually, which I think might be a code word for something, but no indication of what it could probably mean right now. Regardless, I think this is very cool. Let me just see if I can actually go to the tasks and find if my image is generated. It appears that the DALL-E API may be down. So I'm just going to open this chat, and you can see it has actually generated the image for me here. It was delayed, but at least it was able to generate the image later than expected still. So very cool. First major step towards AI agents, I believe, because agents in a sense would do these tasks on a daily cron run, on a daily basis. So it would actually run cron and execute these tasks on a day-to-day basis on a scheduled time, right? So which is where I think the ChatGPT tasks is heading towards. And as the Twitter post mentioned, this is still a beta and will probably become meaningful in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.